I'm Jennifer Angel. This is my daily overview for September the 27th. Now, later today, New York time, Mercury is going to move into the sign of Scorpio. So Mercury being the planet of communication, commerce, anything to do with communication. And of course, Scorpio is a very intense energy. So this gives you like a real sharp mind and the ability to think quickly on your feet and strategize and get things going. Now, it's not going to enter until, as I said, New York time, 6:39 p.m. So you'll have to do the calculation as always around the world for that. Now, it's not going to stay in Mercury for that long because on the 4th it will be stationary, about to enter its retrograde transit, and then on the 11th in that retrograde transit it will enter back into Libra. So this is a great time right now to put things into action, because during a Mercury retrograde time is always a better time for planning and thinking rather than action, if possible. In a perfect world, things don't always work out the way that we want and plan. Sometimes life has its own idea of what's happening, and that's okay too. We have to believe that everything's perfect the way that it ends up, although hard to come to that realization sometimes. But there is also a moon square Jupiter today. Now, keep in mind that anything that happens with the moon is a fast transit, because the moon moves quickly through the zodiac, so it goes right around the zodiac in a month. So, a little less than a month. So, but this particular transit just says to me, you want to be. You certainly always want to think the best and think on the positive side. I'm a great believer of positive thought. As if you've been watching me for a while, you'll know that. But I'm also a great believer of being realistic as well. So there's a balance between being idealistic and realistic. And this has highlighted me today with this square between the moon and Jupiter. Of course, the square is traditionally a challenging aspect. Between these two planets, not so much. It's not like the, Pluto-Uranus squares or squares with Mars, which can be triggers. So not so challenging. However, it can give you a spark of what you want to achieve in life, and then, to be careful not to be overly confident, because there is that saying that says if you can believe, you can conceive. Absolutely. But sometimes it's the timing that, we want it now, today, of course. And that's human nature. I think that's like a physical, earthbound human nature. So if you can put your thoughts and dreams, desires, hopes, wishes out there, and then, let the vibration of the universe bring it to fruition in the timing that it's meant to be. Sometimes you just simply can't force things, and at the same time we need to be a little proactive with our life, but step aside so we get out of our own way, because sometimes I really believe that if we try to force things, and we know when we're trying to force things and take control over everything else, then I do believe that we can get in our own way and perhaps stop something better from coming through. So there is wisdom with going with the current in life as well, okay? And that's what I feel today with the aspects the mix of aspects that are happening today. There's a lot more happening today, but I'm not going to go through every single one of them, so I try to bring up what I feel is perhaps the greatest, most influence for the day. All right, have a great day. I'm Jennifer Angel. Thanks for watching.